when the ball spins a lot, obviously, your methods, your preparation, and what you think of ways to score runs is very important, because when you play on pitches like those, it's important to have a counter-attacking method as well, because that's how you will score runs. Because if you see, the spinners are quite smart. The opposition captain are very smart. They straight away send the field. They spread the field, so it's not possible to get boundaries that easily. So you just got to rotate strike, try and see what are the methods you can score runs off, whether it's sweep, reverse sweep, try and using your feet and all those kind of things. Because most of us have grown up playing on pitches like this. Everyone has their own method. Some of them like to go straight over the head of the bowler. Some likes to sweep, reverse sweep, things like that. So that is what we've spoken to all the boys. Find your own ways of scoring runs, countering the bowlers, and it's going to be challenging. But if you see, the last series that we played against England, I think we played really well. But obviously Australia is a different ball game. They've got a couple of quality spinners in their ranks, who can trouble us. There's no doubt about that. So we are quite aware of that, and we've spoken at length what we need to do, how we need to come against those type of bowlers. It was an optional training. Before the game, we always give that option to the players whether they want to come and train or not, and that is something that's been happening for years now, because we came here on the 2nd. We started our like a mini camp from 3rd onwards, so we've had a decent time going into this series. Usually that doesn't happen. When you're playing in India, you assemble a few days before the test match starts, couple of practice sessions, and you are into the game. But this time around it was different. We came here on the 2nd, had 4 or 5 training sessions before today. So today was an optional day for us. A lot of the guys didn't want to come and train, make sure that they're fresh for the next 5 days. Speaking about the last series that I played, obviously for me bpreparation is the key. And every test series you play, you see, if you prep well, you get the results. You can see that. The two big series that we won, we won in Australia last time when we were there. We had about 20 days to prepare for that, so we prepped really well. And in England as well, we drew the series. That's also because we had, after that World Test Championship final, we had about 20-25 days to prepare ourselves. Nobody chose to come back to India. We stayed there. There was an option for us to come back and then get into the test series, but everyone decided that we wanted to stay here and prep for this series. So I think for me as well, that is the key. When you're playing on pitches like this, you know what is going to happen. You try and visualize that, these are the shots that you want to play. So try and inculcate those kind of things into your training sessions, and that is what I do. What are the shots I want to play in the test match? I try and do that in my training sessions, and that's how I take forward, and that's how I move forward. And try and actually going out there and doing it in the game is also important, and I try and do that in the game. Whatever I've trained for, whatever shots I've played, the mindset is pretty clear that this is what I want to do in the game tomorrow. Honestly, we haven't spoken too much about that. We just want to do well in this series and see what happens. It's too far ahead to think about that, and there's a lot of calculation and all that. We don't want to get into all of that. Just want to focus on how we can win each test match, because we're playing on different venues. Different venues will have different challenges. So at the moment, we just want to focus on the game here and see what we can do as a team, and then worry about the championship final later. We've got 4 solid test matches to play, so I think our focus has to be on that. And also, none of the guys in our changing room, in the team room, I've been talking about that final. We just want to come out here and play this test match and then move on from that, because it's going to be a challenging series, there's no doubt about it. So we want to be up for it, so the focus has to be on one day at a time, focus on that particular day and then see how you can win that particular day, because you can think about winning the series, winning the test matches and all, but I think it's very very important that you try and win sessions, win particular day and then move forward. मेरा जन्म यहाँ पे हुआ है और काफ़ी अच्छा लगता है, अच्छा ग्राउंड है, यहाँ पे सपोर्ट हमको अच्छा मिलता है, बड़ा ग्राउंड है और अच्छे अच्छे मैचेस हुए यहाँ पर. तो इंडिया में ऐसे काफ़ी ग्राउंड्स है जहाँ पे आपको जाके ही अच्छा फीलिंग आता है, और ये एक वेन्यू है जहाँ पे हमको सारे लड़कों को आकर बहुत अच्छा लगता है, क्योंकि जब आप टेस्ट मैच खेल रहे हो तो सबसे पहले आके आप देखते हो कि डाइनिंग एरिया कैसा है, चेंजिंग रूम कैसा है, रिकवरी के लिए चीज़ें है कि नहीं, क्योंकि आपको 5 दिन उस ड्रेसिंग रूम में रहना है, 5 नहीं एक्चुअली 7-8 दिन, क्योंकि आप प्रिपेयर 2-3 दिन पहले से करना शुरू करते हो. तो ड्रेसिंग रूम अच्छा है, यहाँ का खाना बहुत अच्छा है, डाइनिंग एरिया अच्छा है और रिकवरी के लिए अच्छा है, काफ़ी बड़ा जगह है. तो लड़कों का ये एक माइंडसेट होता है कि अच्छा चेंजिंग रूम मिलेगा तो शांति से रह सकते हैं, तो वो भी एक फैक्टर है, बड़ा फैक्टर है. और ग्राउंड अच्छा है, पिच अच्छा होता है, आउटफील्ड अच्छा है और सपोर्ट तो जैसे मैंने बताया ही कि काफ़ी अच्छा होता है. आई थिंक इट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट कि टेस्ट क्रिकेट को बढ़ावा मिल रहा है, इतने लोग पहले दिन के लिए आ रहे हैं, सुन के अच्छा लगा. आई होप दे विल कंटिन्यू टू कम in all the venues, not just in Nagpur but all the venues that we play. वहाँ पे लोग आएंगे, अच्छा लगेगा क्योंकि अच्छा सीरीज़ होने वाला है. तो आई एम श्योर लोगों को भी अच्छा क्रिकेट देखना है, टेस्ट क्रिकेट देखना है.